Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. How y'all doing today? Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe. Yes, y'all. Okay. Oh, let's get this party started. Don't pay that no attention. Yesterday I bent over and I tweaked my back. And I can still feel it. It ain't as bad, but I can still feel it where it lets me know you can't do that. I'm 66 years old, y'all. Sometimes it be in your mind telling you could do stuff, but your body gonna let you know, no, you can't do that, baby. Can't do that. You can't do that. I am sleepy. Let me see if I turn this light off. What happened? Oh, we need some light, don't we? Okay, I think that's a little better. Kind of tone the sharpness down. But anyway, I did purchase a few items from Amazon. Not too much. I got a travel bag. Y'all, I'm sorry I didn't get up and get in nothing but a backpack. I did get these far out sunglasses that I had been waiting on for over a year. I did order them. They took so long, I canceled the order. So I just thought about it 2 days ago, and I said, let me get them sunglasses. And y'all, here it is. Ain't they cute? Who said? Who said? They are cute. I like them. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe. Okay? It was like $13. All right. And also, when I find that I'm doing my nails, I have one of those desk lamps that got the gooseneck on it. Regular light bulb. Trying to do my nails, but you know, when you move your hands certain way, you get a shadow. So I'm like, I don't need to have no shadow when I'm doing my nails. See, I did my nails. Okay. And just to let you know, these are not acrylic. They're not dipped. They're press-ons. Okay, and you had to prep your own nail if you want your press-ons to last for a while. Okay, I normally keep mine on for 3 weeks. All right, I wait till they start growing up and then I start the process of removing them. I don't know if I shared with y'all in the last video that the last set I had on, they was black and white tip, and I painted them gray because I ain't like the color. But anyway, yeah. So when I do my nails, I normally use a gooseneck lamp, and it casts a shadow, and I didn't want no shadow, so I purchased this lamp. This is cute. This is cool, y'all. Let me show you the name of it before I get going. Okay. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know why we put our hand up there, but is it upside down? Yeah. Okay. That's the name of it. Okay, and it's gooseneck up and down. It's 3 settings. Okay, it's 1, 2, 3. Yep, for to do my nails. Okay, I like this lamp, y'all. I like this. Yep, and it's charged. Okay, it did come with a charge cord. And I also purchased me a external Optimal drive. This is a DVD. It's called CD DVD because I needed this for my computer. I got one of those HP touchscreen, and it's just a monitor, and it don't have nowhere for you to have one of these. And so I'm like, well, how am I playing my games? I need to be able to play my games. I do have some games on there, but because I have limited space, I think I have like 4 games on there, and one of the games still that I don't have enough room, so I have to delete all them games and put in some new games, and these are the games I'm talking about. These are hidden object games. This is what I like to play. And I like to play the escape room games too. But I don't like when they get so intense. I don't like that. You have to go find a cheat code. Yeah. But anyway, that's what I purchased this for. This was like $20. I did get one that was, I paid $52 for. Why it came in a Ziploc sandwich bag, it was scratched up. Fingerprints all over it. I used it, I downloaded the games, and I sent it back. I ain't paying no $52 for something somebody that touched all over, so I just downloaded a few games and I sent it back. But I like my glasses. I did get a travel bag, a backpack that I had been wanting for a year. I didn't bring it out. I do apologize. But I also want to share that, y'all, I've been watching some videos. Let's talk a little bit. Just a little bit. I've been watching some videos and travel videos about young black women traveling over to these foreign countries. Okay, they could be in Mexico. Mexico ain't too foreign, but yeah, Mexico, Turkey, Dubai. They go to Turkey for medical reasons, surgical reasons. Dubai, mainly Dubai. Okay, and what I'm seeing is on these videos, they call them girls trip from hell. And what I'm seeing on these videos, y'all, they're going over to these foreign countries not knowing what their customs are and getting in diverse trouble. Okay, some of them are getting robbed. They be at the brink of sex trafficking. Yeah, that's what I've been watching. And I'm like, wow, you cannot go over to Dubai and think you're going to twerk. No. You can't go over to Dubai and walk around half naked. They have customs for their women. And there are a lot of things that the women cannot do over there. You guys better count up the cost, because I've been watching them videos and they've been showing how them women been getting locked up. One lady just touched a TSA man over there. She got a year in prison. Women can't touch the men over there. Find out what their customs are. Or either just don't go over there. Okay? You go over there, you want to shop. Whenever you spend money in a foreign country and you want to come back to the States, you have to declare certain things. You have to declare your money. You have to declare the items. You can't bring back no fruit. You can't bring back no food. You can't bring back no tobacco. I think the cigarettes have to be declared as well. Okay? And you guys not doing your research. You're just buying tickets and you going to these countries thinking that these people going to show you some love. Oh no, only thing they see is ching ching money, baby. One couple I watched went over to Dubai. They wanted to have a 13-day vacation. They tried to go through the proper channels, but they got scammed through some company. I'm not gonna mention the company, but they was trying to rent an Airbnb, and they got scammed. Okay. Some girls went over there. They supposed to have been hanging out with some guys, and they got robbed, and they was about to get beaten. Y'all better look. Everybody don't love Americans. Better be careful. Because, y'all, we have it hard right here in America. I mean, like something simple as going to the grocery store, going to the mall. We have it hard here. What make you gonna think you're gonna have a bed of ease there? And you young, you naive. And I want to go as far as saying some of them is dumb. I mean, like, really, like, don't have a clue. So why you gonna go over there and think these people gonna receive you with open arms? No. And then I watch videos where, some of the girls and even the guys, oh yeah, the guys, they getting slipped Mickeys. Two guys, they woke up, they didn't have no clothes on, they was bleeding, they didn't know what was going on, and they were sitting up in jail. And they trying to find out what happened. They don't know what happened. They don't know where they was at. All thing they know, they went to a club. Somebody at the club invited them to a party. They went to the party and they woke up, they was in jail. And you know what? I think you guys, when you take them trips, you need to let your family members know. And you need to find out if your family members got some money to like help bail you out or come get you or something like that. Or, you get a $5,000 credit card and you go willy-nilly and say, oh, I'm going to Dubai. I'm going to these foreign countries. I'm going to Singapore. I'm going to Istanbul. You know what? You need more than $5,000. Just in case you get stuck. Because sometimes family member can't bail you out. Yeah. And, it's sad. It's sad. It brought tears to my eyes, y'all. It really did. It brought tears to my eyes to see that this young lady, something as simple as she went over there. She went to Turkey. I don't know what part of Turkey that she could have said, but she went to Turkey to have her I don't know, a BBL, or her stomach did something to her stomach, the liposuction or whatever. And you had to wear a faja. That's like that compression girdle. And when she was at the airport, they asked her to remove it. And she was trying to explain to the TSA that she can't remove that because that's a surgical bandage, basically. Okay, and she went to try to, pull up her clothes to try to show him what, and I think she was like basically falling over or something. And so she grabbed the TSA man just to balance herself, and he accused her of assault. Why did he do that? Why did he do that? Because she was from America. Oh yeah, you might say, no, yeah. Mm-hmm. Y'all gonna learn that every time you want to travel, you're gonna learn that people don't favor us. A lot of people don't favor us. Even when I travel, honey, believe me, I stay in my own lane. I don't touch nobody. I don't even look at people too long. Because I'm not trying to get in no trouble when I'm out the country. Because I want to come back home. Okay? Hey, but I know that the countries that I travel to have connections with the U.S. and they are affiliated with the U.S. because that's how they make their money. Okay? But the ones that are not in association with the United States, y'all need to stay at home. Because why you gonna go try and buy a Birkin handbag out of the country when you get home you don't have Birkin handbag money? And I look at it like this. If you living in an apartment and you driving a Hyundai, why you gonna go try to spend all that money on a handbag? Put that money up and try to buy you a house. Okay, like the man said, why spend $5,000 on a purse when you don't have $5,000 to put in the purse? Okay? And 9 times out of 10, okay, I don't look at women purses like that. I don't care if you Coach, Michael Kors, Birkin, Hermes, what they call it, Balenciaga or whatever. I don't care what kind of purse you have. I'm going to carry the purse I want to carry. I don't care if it costs $5. I'm satisfied with it because it's mine. Okay? Do I need an expensive handbag? I got a couple of Coaches, and that's because of gifts. Gifts. Okay? But y'all, I heard one young lady said that, she went over to Dubai and she's going to go back. Baby, you made it out of Dubai by your chinny chin chin. And you going to go back? And see, we think that, we put on our weaves, we got our lace front, we got all this doujabby all fixed up. Our hair is long, we got our makeup on, we walk around with our breasts out, we walk around with our butt out. You get to them countries, and you get off that airplane, baby, they might cart your tail right to the constable, to jail, because you violating their custom. I watched the video, y'all, where the lady, she had the audacity to have on, I don't know what they call it, but she had on the women's wear over there. She had the dress on, she had the thing over her face and everything. She had her head covered. And it looked like they was by a lake or a stream or something, and she was holding on to the rail, and she was twerking. And the man came up to her and asked her, "What are you doing?" And they tried to grab her. And the first thing she said, I'm not from here. But why you dressed like they women? Okay. You don't have to be from there to violate they laws. Okay. You violate their laws. They don't care where you from. Okay. And you better have a couple $1,000. I ain't talking about no $5,000 and $10,000. If they get a hold to you, you better have some bread, baby. Don't be going over it. Learn how to find out before you travel. Even if you go to Africa, you go to Singapore, you go to Japan, find out what their customs are, okay, before you go to these countries. have respect, okay? Or have regret. All right? That's all what I want to say. Yep. Our young women folks, they going off the chain, y'all. Everybody don't want to see your breasts. Everybody don't want to see your butt. Okay? Leave something to the imagination. And then why? You're crying, talking about why you ain't got no husband. Why men taking advantage of women these days? So yeah, think about that. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to go in here and fix me some breakfast. It's still early. It's going on 8:30. I'm going to delete some items on my computer so I can download me some new games. Yep, and I'm going to have me a blessed day, y'all. Look here. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to thumbs up. And yeah, hang on in there with me. Because I love y'all. Although I ain't never met you. You ain't never sent me no comment. So I don't know who you are. But I love you. Yep. I love you. We can shake hands. We can talk. Yeah. So come on. And subscribe. And be careful out there, y'all. Be careful. Be careful when you drive. Be careful when you're out there in them stores. Be careful. Even in your own place of residence. Keep your doors locked. Because you don't know who walking past your door. You don't know who been watching you get out your car. Be careful. Okay? In desperate times, call for desperate measures. Yep. I'll talk to y'all later. Happy Tuesday.